On the CT side, Crystal, eventually finds the pop. That's important to at least get a 1-for-1 there. We actually have a Molotov here on Mantu. That's going to be interesting to see how he decides to use that one. Looks like NBK will take down Zen. Farlig, Stiko, Madden remain. And, man, I'm sad we don't get to see GODSENT on Vertigo. That was epic last time we saw that. And here they go now, just crunching from CT as well as Construction. Not going too badly so far in terms of this retake, but it's all on Farlig now. Looks like Valde and Mantu still alive, just playing the time, trying to force a fight, just delay things as much as possible, or not to force the fight. Farlig will get the kill, but there's no time. They played it perfectly, just delaying and delaying. OG pick up the T route, T pistol, but Madden does. This guy impressed the hell out of us last series that he played against NIP. Madden was very sneaky, very smart.
And now all of GODSENT can make their way onto this A side, or at least on the flank. And this is a death trap for OG. It's a meat grinder. Will they be able to come out on top? 2-for-2 trade. There's Mountain on the flank, but he's not able to find the kill. And that just leaves Stiko in the 1v1 now. Is he able to find the shot? No, Issa recovers nicely for OG there. Key choke points make this very difficult for OG. We'll see, though, if that's the case. Alexi B, first to find contact, will be taken down by Modin. So 5v4 advantage here, and GODSENT, they throw that smoke. It's such a great timing. Wow. OG are stuck behind this, and pushing on the flank is Zen already. This is looking so good for GODSENT. OG, they're all trapped in this position. Zen on the flank, take down NBK. But Montu's able to find one through the smoke, but OG, they only have 15 seconds left to work with. How are they going to make this work?
Zen's playing this so well.
Yeah, this is it. OG, there's no way they can recover at this point. And what a wonderfully round, and did about 50 damage to both, I think, Issa and Valde in that moment.
Yeah.
So it forced them into the exact position they figured they'd be in, and it worked out perfectly. Stiko, playing off that smoke perfectly, is able to take down NBK. 5v4 now, and that's a well-timed flash as well. The GODSENT utility is looking excellent this game thus far. There's such great timings with these nades, really stopping OG in their tracks here. This is such good prep work coming out from GODSENT. They have looked hungry thus far, and they're cleaning up this round so cleanly. Will they even lose a player is the real question here. Montu surrounded from multiple angles, and GODSENT with a clean...
Does get off Valde, but oh my goodness, he got 2 out of that. I thought he was dead for sure.
Yeah, Alexi B will quickly peek and try to make some space, create some ground for his teams towards this long side. He's actually managed to steal his way into Arch. There goes Zen, gets taken down, and it's looking much better here for OG. But can they finish it off? A double from Crystal, the MP9 at the most key moment. Will now make life difficult for Mantu. Seems good stuff from him off the AWP, but he's going to go for the fake part there, take the off angle, but Farlig with the swing. And he's going to knock
it a bit and maybe just waited instead of trying to force the scale. Because if he stayed alive, I think the round's more winnable for OG. Because now they don't have to look at Arch anymore.
Counter utility here that they can slow OG down with, but it looks like it'll be just the fight. Excellent first flash to start things off. Modin, unblind, slightly unblind, won't be able to find anything. Just Crystal finds a kill on that B side, and now OG are able to pick up a smoke, and that deep smoke can offer so much, but Zen finds an angle on it. And a kill through the smoke as well. This is an excellent recovery from GODSENT here at this point in the round. So we can see Zen is actually holding the flank. Montu thinks he can find the timing here, but Stiko, waiting for that exact play, will take him out.
much.
Yeah, they're really on top of the meta. Nice play between Stiko and Farlig. 2-for-0 to start things off for GODSENT. They just keep giving OG,
because there's always different things to deal with that they can't account for. And if that's continually the case, you're constantly having to adjust position. And see the Zen will swap positions there. They're going to give up the site, play retake. Oh, that's a bad smoke. That's unfortunate for OG.
See those nades flying out just now, but somehow NBK is able to push and find Farlig. That might give OG an opening, but Matsu, a chance. Yeah, that's going to be it. GODSENT will clean things up. They use their utility very well, smoking off the angles, mauling the other ones. Just good stuff from GODSENT, a very team-oriented retake.
Here from OG, looks like they really don't want to allow GODSENT to gain the first victory in the rounds on Banana, and looks like that's not going to work out for them. And we're going to get a forward.
Modern and Crystal will have to connect to try to stop OG now. Flashes come out, OG has to push. NBK with a very clean entry onto that bomb site may help things out for OG. It does look like they'll be able to play, but Modern! No scope out of nowhere there, taking down NBK. That's really going to help out the retake for GODSENT. They still have so many nades. So
like that was a close one, but Valdi's going to pick up the frag. What an important frag from Valdi to pick up, and it's getting worse from for GODSENT here. Very nice hold from OG, and that's going to...
I think JKS is a really good example of how to watch a big hold by yourself.
Valdi is in trouble. 5 HP. Can he make it out of there? Yes, he can. Don't see any style, which is really messes with your expectation for timings. But let's hold that thought, because here goes Sneeko. Speaking of which, just a mid-round push down middle is very unusual. Trying to catch the rotation. And look at GODSENT, they're just being so annoying. You would not expect them to be aggressive in these moments. Oh, wow. Farlig. Huge kill. And then Zen finds a cheeky one as they're rotating as well. They're just hitting these timings. GODSENT are hitting these timings constantly that OG don't suspect.
Oh, Lexi B on the bomb site. It's just now up to Montu at Porch. He's able to take down one. He needs to win this round for his team. OG needs some life here. Will Montu be able to find it? He does. Nice shot from him.
God, and GODSENT got killed each time. And OG still managed to come back from that. It's really impressive.
And Parley was pushed up in the apartments, so they knew a while back that OG was hitting this A bomb site, and they still managed to somehow win this round.
Opening pick going the way of OG, a second one in fact. Looks like that aggression from GODSENT is continuing. OG players into the waiting arms of those two GODSENT members on A.
Oh, he's selling it so hard right now. He's selling it so hard. That's amazing. We have to talk more about that in a moment. They're going to be fed into the A site. Right now, GODSENT are playing OG like a fiddle, and OG are responding so beautifully to every manipulation from GODSENT as Sneeko pushes the smoke, and this is just insult added to injury. And there's only Valde left. It's a close one in terms of the personnel, but you just have to be so impressed with how GODSENT have played this. But it's not over just yet. Valde looking for the clutch. You'd not want anybody else in this position, but the timing simply is not favorable. It's Madden to get the kill, and this guy is really truly something else. What a round. Okay, let's just go into it. Let's just get in there.
Just the fact that he rotates off control of Banana on his lonesome.
You never see retake nades in that for that. I've never seen someone use the retake set, which you can do all by yourself from one position like he did, in that situation. I've never seen that before.
Yeah, that's insane. And then he keeps pushing to find that kill at Banana too. OG just...
Looking for the push here. They're close for this one. They've got to play this dangerous dance here with the AWP and the rifle. They're subtly moving backwards. Oh, nice repeat from Farlig, really causing problems. Madden's still on the site as well, so they cannot break this position. He's reset up himself towards that.
Does give OG a chance to get some picks. And Issa does take out Zen at the archway. Steeko's all alone in this A bomb site. He needs to get both the kills. He does get the bomb off Issa. So now know it's the A plant, as Mantu is playing the bomb.
Oh,
my goodness.
That's insane. Mantu looking for the 1v3 off the plant clutch as he takes the off angle towards the boiler room. And here is the peek. It's a great peek just before they were ready. And, he doesn't expect Madden to be coming from the same position. It's very difficult to know. And the defuse will be had, but beautiful stuff there from both teams. But it is GODSENT who pick up the round 9-4.
Yeah, it's such a labored effort, though, for OG.
By themselves on the fly dynamically and communicating it well. And speaking of which, a new look here for the GODSENT team as they go for the aggression in mid. Doesn't work out this time. Great response there from NBK. Farlig, though, backpedaling and trying to chase it down. They fall into the trap, and Zen is the trap. Zen will...
So, let's see, Baldi, they'll have to connect. Okay, that's one way to deal with it, but Crystal is there, and he strikes with 2. Oh, but this smoke from Stiko stopping the apartment push. And Zen is still here on porch. He's by himself, but somehow he's able to get one and fall off. And he's using his counter utility so well to buy time. And the rotation has come back now towards A. OG will be running into 3 players. The first is Stiko. He's going to find one, looking for more, able to drop off. Barlin's able to pick up that player. And this is looking so good for GODSENT. What a half from them.
11-4 from GODSENT. This actually might be the most appropriate way to play this defensively here. 3 around the pit. Position is perfect to deal with this push. And they are really struggling to get some of the kills though, but it is fairly even in terms of the numbers. The 3v3 here. Farlig still lurking in the apartments as you have this retake coming through. Mantu has a couple pops there from push. Doesn't get the connection he's looking for. That does allow a player onto the site. That's actually the bomb onto the site. Now the problem is that Crystal doesn't want to plant just yet. Wants to make sure they can get some additional kills first. They do have time to work with. They don't have to rush anything. Will Crystal think of plant if you think that the CTs will move in during that moment? And there we go. Commits to the plant finally. There it is. CT start moving in. Can he get behind cover in time? Just about, but the Glock is not going to do it. Valde and Alexi B finish off the round and pick up a much-needed pistol. And man, they must have done some research or something. They had that stack in pit, which was the exact way you deal with the whole the pop like that.
So that is a really good look for OG here. And yeah, GODSENT looks like they have position now. They have this banana space. And Stiko, on the other side of the map, somehow able to pick off that balcony player. That's a huge frag to get.
See Alexi's playing close to it in case they jump through. All more smokes going down. Oh! That's a pretty good frag to get, and they're going to go with it. Oh no! Zen was waiting around the corner as Alexi tried to punish the rotation, and they'll go back to B after that frag. Unreal stuff there. That's so unbelievable. OG in such a poor position now because of all of that, and Mantu in a 1 versus 4, he's able to find the first. He's challenging though. Oh, finds a headshot, but he'll go down.
Wow.
The call.
Man, that was...
I want to see those kills in Stiko.
Yeah.
That felt so that felt so by the long position. It creates a huge amount of pressure. You can see that the response from that pressure is 2 in CT, 1 in library. It's going to be a little bit awkward. We'll see if they can catch that play here. Oh, Valde only getting 1 there. That's unfortunate. There's a backstab from Mantu. Oh, the repeat from Zen there.
Oh my
goodness. What? Zen! How is he so... How cut... What?
He's got a shield. He's got a shield around him.
He's made of Swiss cheese. The bullets are just going through him.
Tough position. They forced into that previous round. GODSENT dealt with it surprisingly well off the back of Zen getting of GODSENT, but they're losing players. Montu takes down Crystal, and from this position, Issa connects with NBK to take down Stiko, but on the bomb side is Zen and Modern. Oh, wow, what a defense being put up by Montu. Looks like he will extend the life of OG here unless Modern is able to pull off the 1v3.
Can't put it past them, given what we've seen. There's the first kill. They're all over the place, though. Mantu, what a revelation. He has been the quad kill. There's only one other player on the OG team that has double digits, and that's 13 kills. So he's got almost twice the closest player to him, and everybody else is not even in double digits just yet. So it's certainly been a game where OG have lacked comfort.
To add 8 more kills. Oh, Barlig, nice opening onto Valde there, but Alexi B does commit to the fight, takes him down in the trade. This really weakens that defense.
Actually GODSENT capitalized from this. So they may not expect a forward setup here. It's unusual to see this from the CT side. So this is really smart by OG to do this. Oof. Scary times. Alexi B not going to peek that one. Zen is creating some space here for the team now. Ooh. It would be interesting for them to walk all the way to the back of B. Oh, Alexi B finds the bomb. That's a problem here for GODSENT. They are against the clock here. I don't know if they even have time to plant at this point. Yeah, there's no time really. Alexi B has done enough. Ooh. 7 rounds for OG. And they're going to circumvent Alexi B's position. They're going to try to double up behind him. Oh, this is absolutely
Oh,
brilliant.
no.
Even if he was to hit one of those shots, he's going to get traded. This has worked out so well for GODSENT. What a push. It's actually very cool to see the two-man pistol maneuver through the CT smoke.
Spirit has been conquering the CIS region with those challenges. They've been loving that one.
Utility. They do have the AWP, they do have the a couple M4s, so the question is how to find the picks, and that's not a bad way to do it with that forward play coming in from NBK. It's going to be able to take down another one, just sitting at the bottom of mid here, causing all kinds of problems. Can he find another one here? It's all up to Mr. Crystal. 1v2 actually, so maybe there's something he can do here, but there's the AWP on the other end of it. OG pick up, actually, yeah.
Seen a lot of Inferno thus far, but it's other than Modern just pushing down a bench one time this game thus far. It's just OG creating some chaos, hoping that they can win out the tough situation based off of their individual experience, and it works out. OG try to fix things up with 3 players this time around. The flash comes forward, and Alexi B is able to capitalize. Nice space being taken by him. Montu is here on the corner still, and there are a lot of players they have to deal with, but this is just so much manpower on the OG side, and it's something that GODSENT were not ready for.
Yeah, totally right. Going to keep the push going though, and they're going to convert on both of those frags, and that's going to create issues, so many issues, because with the minute left, they don't even have to commit to be here. They could just reset this, fake it out, try to bait out more utility from the CT side, but looks like they will keep things simple and keep the push going. There is this bomb site is now reinforced. We have a second player who's made their way over there. NBK. It's 2 AWPs though. See if that can do the job here for OG. Oh, there's a whip from Mantu. And that's... And NBK gets into an awkward position as well. That might be the map hit.
Oh!
Issa, though, he keeps things competitive. 1 versus 2. But they're posted up in construction with an AWP. And there you go. Just like that, 16-8. GODSENT pick up the first map of the series. And honestly, there's a huge torrent of GODSENT players now making their way through Connector. So this is the next challenge for MBK. Great shots. And another from MBK. Before he goes down, he has absolutely done his job so far. Valley with the lurk here. Oh, he's actually been waited for by Zen.
Oh,
Zen.
no.
Oh, no. He's going to feel gutted about that one. But you know what? Oh, nice backflip. Almost.
Statement. Gave him a great compliment, and there's no follow-up.
I was looking at the GODSEND Force 5 pistol.
Look at that. DJ catching the action already. Catching every kill in the round thus far.
Hey man, it's not more than just the kills, it's about the story.
They have a good story.
Yeah.
And the story for GODSEND's pistol round, pistol stat, not going too well. 2 on 5. Both teams are pretty low HP. Effectively 1 shot each for the most part.
Nice repositioning from Mantu. That will catch Farlig. I like Farlig's green deagle, that looks nice. There's not much left to do here. We're kind of waiting for a GODSENT's buy round. I'm really curious what the looks will be like from them. Oh, that's a good catch. Didn't expect. I don't think getting a kill out of this round is not bad, considering that they were getting wiped out.
Spied multiple rounds in a row after pistol.
They would
bonus.
They would do that if they did significant damage and try to keep the pressure on the opposing team's economy. Looks like it'll just be a pretty slow approach, but that's a nice start. Modern taking down NBK there. Good counter utility and still good positioning for the remaining OG players. At this point, GODSENT, they have a case and some possibilities to find some damage and perhaps a bomb plant. That would be insane. Oh, a Molotov for Zen. That could force the player back default out of position if he so chooses to place it there. We'll see what he opts for. And it goes a little bit deep. So Alexi B is able to clean things up along with Montu. And GODSENT were posturing for...
And they only lose 1 player per round the last couple rounds. That's great. It's good for OG. And yeah, oh yeah, that did go quite deep. Kind of in between bank and dice. Either way, AK's coming out now.
The Montu just pushed beyond the smoke. He gets a big kill here, and NBK takes out Crystal in the bathroom. With only 35 seconds left, GODSEND has to hit this bomb site. Well, not really have to, but looks like they are.
Yeah, the rotations come in. Alexi B still on the bomb site with an MP9. He can get it all done from this spot, actually. The smokes are fading, and that will give him an opportunity. But, oh, Zen kills the player on the flank. This feels like we just saw this happen on Inferno, where they have them boxed in, but somehow GODSENT get an avenue to the other bomb site, and they take it this time. 1v3 for Alexi B. It looks like he just wants to recover that gun, but, oh, still defending it, actually. His mod and good awareness from him, but what a nice shot.
That's a really critical shot too. That allows him to keep the AWP in his hands and carry that to the next round. And an AWP on a map like this, you can do a lot with it, but he's got to be really careful. He's not going to get around the corner in time. That's really unfortunate. He had a lot of different ways.
We want to stop this.
Here goes the swing. Seiko, the point man for this one. Unable to get the first frag. In fact, nobody is able to get the frags there for GODSENT. They're going to get annihilated. Crystal trying to get one of these picks. Over behind him. Ooh. Now Farley, he's going to get some damage. There's one kill at the very least, but great hold from OG. They're going to start to...
Unfavorable situation into one that somehow worked in their favor. That's what they're going to need in this game. Issa. Oh man, you do not want to see Issa heat up on this map. All right, Zen will cool him off a little bit in this round, takes him down. And GODSENT are still very spread out across the map, looking for information or some kind of in on the round. And Crystal will be making his way through the long bathrooms. This will be heard by NBK. And NBK looks quite ready for this fight. And he'll be able to take him out.
Oh. Oh.
We have been seeing the quick switches a lot.
Yeah, oh, hello. Zen gets another kill out of this Galil. So well-placed incendiary. Then I'll force him back at the moment. Nothing to lose. Pushing forwards. Trying to see if they can find one of those kills. Okay, well maybe I was right about the headshots. Oh no!
Goodness.
No!
Oh my goodness!
I guess my sense was correct. The dread that I was feeling for OG is coming to pass. Valde there looking for the save, but how do they do that, Galil? And both of them had sub 20 HP.
Red HP. Yeah, I don't know how, Dan, but your instincts were just perfect. Just how animals can feel an earthquake coming. Same thing with you in that round. Wow, that is...
There was a Molotov there last round when they were taking water. I don't know if it was GODSENT that tossed it or OG might have accidentally Molotoved the spot. So something to check out when water default.
Oh, clean work for GODSENT here on the anti-eco. This is...
These protocols that they have created for themselves in their practice. That level of discipline is something that, you know, as someone that's watched so much Counter-Strike.
Refresh smoke, though, towards Divider, and that's at such a good time. We've been singing the praises of GODSENT, but this is shaping up very well for OG here. You can see that GODSENT are a little bit desperate in this round. There's only 20 seconds left, and NBK spraying them through the smokes, doing a lot of damage. Alexi B also in an excellent spot to stop this long push here. That flash has to be on the mark, and it... Ooh, that's so good, enabling Zen here. Oh, Modin, what? The 180 jump onto the bomb site, and he's able to take down one, but oh, NBK with the monster play from Truck is able to shut it all.
Something like he was looking at the radar or something was happening there because he didn't react. So I have to imagine, you know, something was up. Nice stuff from NBK. Almost got the fourth kill there too. Beautifully done. Just in the nick of time. NBK swings play here. Monster is often a safe choice, but look at this. Farlig he's got a very expensive gun here, and he's just going to donate that to OG. I'm sure they'll be happy with the donation.
It felt like they really were convinced that that was going to end up at A.
Gamble.
You're not going to get a pick, so then what are you going to do? And it was in fact the case that GODSENT got picked themselves in the course of running their default, and then they were unable to really figure out a good response at that point. So I wonder if...
This is...
GODSENT smokes.
Well, Valde, though, still has a smoke, and pushing through will be Modin. Crystal as well, trying to make an attempt, but Valde from this barrel position has been untouched by the utility of GODSENT makes that FAMAS look so good. It just leaves Zen in the monster tunnel now. He has so little to work with here. Maybe he could find a kill, but Valde using that smoke now as a one-way.
I'm not sure why they didn't check the barrels. It seems very odd. Yeah, Madden, yeah. It's very, because then I think the rest of your team is kind of assuming that that position's clear. But there was a wall of smokes, so I'm quite surprised that it was overlooked.
Yeah, I think that was GODSENT smokes, right?
Yeah, I think at least one of them. I don't know about both because I saw 4 smokes up
right.
the CT. I was like, huh. And so I'm thinking maybe they should have slowed it down if, I don't know if that strat is designed to smoke like what they did, but it's usually not a great idea to push a wall of smoke of 5-on-5.
Yeah, that was interesting. NBK, though, looking for the ace. He's up for it. Just Farlig to find. Will he get it? There it is. Ace for NBK.
Ace. Yeah, he had an ace, but was it really impactful? I don't know.
NBK is on 19 kills, though.
He has been pretty smoking hot on this map. Nice.
Pop.
Really clean, too. I think they were all headshots.
There we go.
Flash for the peak there. Doesn't see anything. Oh, there we go. They pop out.
Oh, what?
And they're just going to contact out onto the site. It's a 2-man setup on the long position. And that's left the site very vulnerable. And this is a straight gamble from GODSENT. And it's going to work out in that sense. Because, I mean, you do get retake positions by holding long for the CTs. But it's certainly an awkward proposition.
That's an awkward spot right there. Oh, my goodness. NBK is probably a little upset. Not completely clearing his right corner.
Oh man, you just don't expect a player to ever be on the stairs like that. That's such an interesting lurk spot for Zen there.
Yeah.
And this has become a... You might be able to find a backstab here. This is odd. Okay, alright. Able to inflict some damage. That actually keeps the money relatively low for GODSENT.
Isolate him and take him out, but they're all going to walk by. And this could be a huge play from NBK to flank. He does take out Stiko, who's trying to sneak up through the connector. And now this doesn't look too good for GODSENT. Even though they're in the bomb site, now they have to fight a war on 2 fronts here.
Yeah, that's NBK is still such a nuisance towards these bathrooms. Modern is in a great spot, but this is often cleared out. But Alexi B will overlook the angle. Modern only able to get one, though. Crystal quick on the trade. Oh, the spray from Crystal, though, but he doesn't know there's another player. GODSENT. It was a tough spot, and it was looking doable for just a moment there, but OG had the numbers and are able to find their 9th round in this one.
Then, I don't know if the comps went off in time.
Yeah, that may have been it. That's a good point. This broke down all in just an instant.
Yeah, a lot of fighting around that position. I don't know, what does he see? Oh, there's a head. Nice pick. And they go. Nice and simple. Great catch onto NBK. And these CTs are out of position right now. They're going to be able to make their way in quickly, but... Ooh, Alexi B can't get anything. Mantu picks off one before some of the utility falls. And they're going to run straight through the smoke here. Alexi B makes his way around. I think the T's have been caught off guard in it. There needs to be some kind of a counterplay. Crystal's the man to make it as they block each other in the smoke. Oh, so many in the smoke here. Crystal, how many is he going to get here as he looks for the backstab? There's one. The second one. Oh, Valde shuts it down. It's up to Zen now, just tapping away with a deagle. Can't find it either. And it's going to be 10 rounds at the end of the first half for OG. A fan
for a CT side pistol. This is crazy. Farling, though, will be the first challenge. And
it's a bait. Oh. Is this a massive bait setup? Because usually that player just plays the info.
Oh, it's not working out.
As a bait, it would make sense if they were all hiding in bathrooms.
Yeah.
Or something. Then it would make sense as a bait.
Yeah, I agree. I think it was supposed to be more or less a bait. It was maybe supposed to deal with, like, this is a hard counter to, say, a 3-2 A split for the T's, which is a common opener.
Yeah.
But if they all just run up long A, then it does not work. If they were all in bathrooms, that might have been a small contingency plan.
The interesting thing, too, is that Farlig, I think the bait works also if you run and fall back as well. And you can try to take this make. So we have to see what look OG have. It may be very different to that first half. Similarly for GODSENT. but this is a good start here. Mantu getting the kill onto Madden definitely lightens the load that they have to bear in this round. Oh, okay, so maybe Mantu looks a little bit laggy, actually. Maybe that was what happened earlier.
Oh, yeah, he's kind of skipping a little bit. That's unfortunate, but it's a reality of online Counter-Strike. Farlig, though, will be able to take 2. Oh, no, Farlig. All right. Stopped in his tracks by Valde, but good positioning from the GODSEND side already. A quick flank may come out from Crystal there at that long position, and he's actually joined by a teammate. Do they actually know that the other player is there? Or... Oh, wait, did someone lag out? What's going on? Perhaps more ease than they expected. Given that player is DC from the server. Looks like we'll see a technical pause in just a moment as Stico tries to recover.
Against Stico, who have been, in my mind, the more consistent of the killers on the team, the fraggers, and they both had like 3 kills so far in this game. So it's definitely...
Yeah, he was nothing short of brilliant in that one. And back on the flank is Modern, but he's taken down by Montu. And a nice little setup between the GODSEND players at A, but Alexi B just systematically clearing them all out. Great job from OG to minimize their losses in this round. Now I dug myself in a hole. I don't know what the other player lost. I thought it was also an SMG, but I'm not sure now.
You can say yeah. Why not?
Yeah, let's just assume.
Someone will remind you online that you're wrong. Give you a private message. Call you.
OG work on long control. GODSEND just took Suez control, so they're playing proactively, which is important. They have the information. They can rotate players to A, leave someone forward in Suez, and they can have a stronger A defense. This is like having Banana.
Multi-frag from this position would be key in securing the chances for GODSEND, but that's an excellent flash to force him out, but he's still able to pick up 2. Nice stuff from Stico. Just 2 players remain now for OG.
Oof. Not a good miss for Mantu. 4 versus 2 in favor of GODSEND, and we actually have the save here. That was crazy that Stico dodged that flashbang. It didn't even look like it flashed him in the slightest, though. I don't know where it went. Because, okay, look, we can see here. Oh, we actually, it was off screen, I guess. It's hard to say.
It was, he saw it coming, I think. That's,
Yeah.
So it was easy to turn from his
But, like,
position.
play the game. This is the Crim's position. We'll see what Stico can get. Is there a flashbang? No flashbang. NBK walks out dry. Stico picks up the kill. Crystal around the pillar. That's a great response. A double from him. Flashbang from Stico. Falls back. Teammates rotating to assist. They're playing the time now. The OG simply just don't have the time to plant. That said, we get a couple pushes right before the time here, and the bomb actually gets planted, and in goes Issa, takes down 1. That was expensive. I feel like that didn't have to be so expensive for GODSEND, and OG will be pleased with that one.
Yeah, GODSEND were desperate to challenge that. With 10 seconds left, they thought
They're still in it, but their money game sucks. They need an AWP. Yes, this works though. Nice setup, and the connector is going to work out really well.
Good stuff from GODSENT once again, taking the initiative, finding a man advantage. 4v3 situation, and look at how they're all converging towards water now. But Zen, he's left alone actually at the B bomb site, and Crystal's caught off guard at the sandbags, but there to support him is Stico. The team play continues from GODSENT, but it's still a trade that favors OG, because they now have 2 players on the bomb site, and isolated is Stico behind that smoke. But Farlig somehow able to take down NBK, just leaves Montu in the 1v2. He's pushed up towards CT, actually staying towards the pit position, and he's right beneath Heaven. He's going to have to juggle these angles perfectly if he wants to pull off this clutch. This would be a massive win for OG here. Oh, and he might have just done it there. The trigger discipline, staying behind that player, does end up finding him 1 kill, but he still has to deal with Stico. And Stico really taking his time with this one. What a flick from Montu there. Finds the headshot through the box and closes it out. 14th round for OG. Yeah, that was very odd.
Yeah, Farlig's like they actually have. He said right there. He's saying, I don't know where I got shot from.
Yeah, what?
I'm not sure if. Yeah, I'm not sure what the movement there was from Stico.
You think you just trade on the bomb site or something? Or
Fragger. and biggest impact player, especially with his AWP. Insane amount of shots. It's match for Alexi B. Issa there to trade him off. And now it's a 3-on-3 situation. As NBK is trying to skill on this bomb site.
Good utility coming out from OG, but still the tags do come out. Oh, Farlig. Only one bullet left in the chamber, and he's not able to finish off the frag, leaving just Crystal in the 1v3. And they know his position. There are so many bullets around him right now. And he's down to 8 HP. I'm sure he would love to just take that armor to the final, or the next round.
Yeah, I think, yeah, I was just going to say, good call ultimately. We'll see what OG do decide to do, but they're not really taking any control towards bathrooms. And so at this point, okay. I was going to say, at this point, if you have zero control towards bathrooms, you're probably just committing out to B. Especially in a round that's as dangerous as this, potentially dangerous. But right now, OG getting too many picks before they enter the site for GODSENT to have a decent shot at this one. Flashbang over the top there to make life just that much more difficult. And they are going to be executed one by one, 16-7. GODSENT not having the success that they did on teams as they look to progress in this RMR tournament. And Issa kicks things off beautifully. 2 quick headshots. In fact, it is flawless so far for OG. Crystal, that's all that he can do at this point to just get some value, get some money. And this is a hard decision to make. Do you kill this player or not? So in seeing this guy, he wants to get behind him so he can maybe get another kill. That's what this is all about.
Don't mind me, guys.
A knife would be so... What's going on? How is NBK so oblivious?
Does he not hear it? Oh, okay. All right.
The knife, honestly, the $9 there, so minus 312 more. It would have been 3,700.
Yeah, if he doesn't get that second
so he
kill,
would.
right.
So they would have the option to get an AK full armor into this round. That's what that.
A wall. and then he just turned around in 180 me. I'm surprised that didn't happen to Crystal there.
Then he was like, never screaming these guys again.
Scrimmed him one more time in my life. That's it. Didn't find redemption.
Oh, sick headshot there from Manti. Oh, he gets another connection. Manti.
Oh, good help from Issa. Minute left in the clock. GODSENT with no real space just yet, but it looks like they'll be going for a mini wrap here. And they're met by NBK. An excellent shot from him to start things off. A second kill. Actually, that'll be Issa, but 2-for-2 trade. And Alexi B, he's still lurking around the smoke right now, but they seem to have an inkling of a feeling that he is there. Seiko takes him down. And now just Montu towards heaven. Will he push forward or fall back? Choose the passive approach. That doesn't leave many opportunities for them in this round.
This felt like it felt like this round was really close. Like they're gonna have $1,400 in loss bonus, so they'll have around $4,000. So most of them accept.
After seeing 2 of those smokes already lower, so we still see 3 of the players in the lobby area. Mantu gets a kill off a crystal wall from that CT spawn area.
Server and a couple flashes from Mantu. And around Decon. Oh, that could be a problem. Yeah, that's the problem.
Looking at?
Farling and Seeker now they're splitting down from the wrap position. Valde stuck in control. He's going to have to find his timing through this smoke here. I don't think there's any really...
Tailed it out of there. Issa and Montu at Lobby and Secret respectively. So Valde can pick up an exit kill there, but he's quickly dealt with. And that's not a great look for OG. They'll be able to save an AWP and an M4 into the upcoming round. The question is, do they force...
They're able to buy 100% next round anyways, so might as well save it for the run. Here comes the upper take. Seagull getting the kill on Valde. NBK getting traded out for Crystal. And now GODSENT, they're up in the bomb site, planting the bomb.
It does feel like things are looking already more comfortable for GODSENT. Overpass, again, I'm not sure what it was about Overpass.
Good money behind it. I mean, there's still a lot of half to be played, but this is usually the half that they have more difficulty on. And as I say that, Valde's able to find an opening pick. Oh, some spam coming out in return.
Person in the lower bomb side, that's Valde. Crystal More's going to get shot back here by Valde. And it's like Sense Machine has broke down the vents here. Oh, the bomb's going to fall down there with his teammate who dies. Deco doesn't make it. But maybe, just maybe, Zen can keep his memory alive. 20 seconds for the plant. Farling with the AWP here. we might actually get a fortunate timing. Oh, that is actually huge. Let's see what else they can find out of this. There's one player behind. That's Issa. Can he find something? There's the committed plant. It's not really all that much that GODSENT can do here. I will fall back and save the orb. This is a good round from OG. GODSENT do a decent amount of damage, but this is the kind of result that OG were looking for. Ties it up 3-3. Well, GODSENT are looking for a better look in this round. Valde, though, will prevent that initially. Get another kill coming the way of GODSENT, though. And ships in the night.
Nope.
Can LXCB get out of there, though? He's getting chased down. He can't make it out. So it's a 2v2 with a minute to go. That's actually hugely beneficial for GODSENT. They are going to hightail it towards Ramp here. They think that they can beat the timing of Man 2, maybe, but he is ready to go. And he's hit a fantastic shot, of course. Now the question is, can Madden make it down? He can. He's got a lot of work on his hands here. We've seen him do some crazy stuff before. Madden, he had no idea Valde was so close.
Yeah, that plant doesn't allow you a lot of options. You either go back up the ramp or you just play decon. It looked like he was posturing as if he wanted to perhaps go.
Yeah.
Oh. They're gonna juke it. They're gonna try to juke it, but Issa's ready to go. He will get traded out. Is that going to be worth it? Man2 is anchoring the site, and they have to find a way to deal with him. There's not much time, and now there's just one player. Madden's trying to find him. There's one right above him. What on earth is he even shooting at? Oh, no. Madden's able to get the double, and the plant just in the nick of time. Can he evade the CTs that are oncoming? No. The nade is there, and another round goes the way of OG on the defuse. But some decent damage to the economy of the CTs. They are actually keeping the economy really low. GODSENT our end.
Slowly taking their time, trying to squeeze out every dollar out of the OG CT side. And even though GODSENT did get a couple kills, ultimately they do lose the round.
Well, that hero AK is already tagged down to 60 HP. Good spam coming out from LXCB. Oh, look at that. Just walking down the... Yeah, just evading him perfectly. We'll see what Modern's able to find from this position as Valde is challenged at ramp. He may be pinched from multiple directions. LXCB looks down the vent. And I don't think that OG are quite aware of that positioning. But will it even come into play is the real question here. May not be the case as LXCB finds Farlig and the bomb. But Modern found his time to strike, takes down Valde. And now it'll just be NBK to defend this ramp position. Oh, he's supported by Montu. This is not a great look for GODSENT here. Oh, but Montu rotates away, actually, leaving just NBK on an island, and he's taken out by Zen. This is all falling apart for OG in this round here. LXCB and Issa now so far away at this point. But, well, actually, as I say that, LXCB has found his way into control room, although he is evaded.
Yeah, his presence is going to be really annoying, though. That's exactly why. You don't know when he's going to peak. So they have to find a way to deal with him, but they've got no nades. No utility is really proving quite difficult, and that's going to be a huge opportunity now for OG to recover this. The HP for GODSENT, those that remain, is so critically low. And it's going to be about playing the time as well as possible. Issa's going to take down Madden. Stiko has to pull out some kind of ridiculous clutch here. He's going to find one kill. Closing the doors, just barely escaping 3 HP. He's got a hold to work with. The Deagle comes out, trying to get him off the defuse. He's going to be holding it. Oh! And he nails it. Calm.
He defused the bomb.
But he got the
so insanely close.
The tightest of margins.
Because I swear because I was looking at the graphic and I'm like, doesn't look like he's done it.
We'll see it again right here. It didn't quite. Well,
okay, the graphics, I guess the graphics that were off, I guess. A little bit off, perhaps, because that looked like it was on.
Yeah.
Good attempt, though. Great damage, regardless. That's going to be extremely upsetting here for OG. But GODSENT have to capitalize. If they can capitalize in this round, if they can win this round, they're going to be set up so well for a huge recovery. That's a good start, but how do they play the 5v4 here? They're looking for that secret control. Oh, that gap, just in the nick of time, it was covered up. Look at the pace here.
Oh, LXCB. Amashadi. Oh, doesn't make it work. But Valde is there to recover the situation. Takes down one from the control door position. But still an advantage for the side of GODSENT. Oh, instantly taken out of the server is Montu at the hands of the opposing offer. And it just leaves Issa now 1v3 situation.
Oh, it's so...
We should get to the bottom of this. It goes back to the 20th century. By then, bum had gained currency in American slang to refer to...
Okay, because ESA still has an M4.
Getting around all the awkwardness.
Oh, okay. Good start for OG.
Fairs here. ESA's surely has a timing here, because you might find the timing when they're just moving towards the outside, towards main and so on. And indeed, ESA pops up, takes down Farlig.
Oh.
That creates a distraction, so NBK can pick off one as well. And it's a 2v4 just like that. And now LexiB, he's heard the action. He wants to taste himself. Will be denied for now. Mantu with the dig, trying to see what he can do here from Hut. Look at the positions here. There's just not enough players, and indeed, OG still at away with there is that, and then we see this really consistently with the top teams. If you're not planning to go secret or have, or you're trying to go past it, you have to cover yourself for a timing from the secret stairs. Because I see the amount of times I
wouldn't consider, given the risky nature of it. But it looks like the main attack will be secret. NBK is there to meet that though. And then the push comes in towards ramp, but this is why that crossfire is just so scary. They do not expect Valde in that position. He's able to pick up 2, looking for the 3rd, but Farlig's able to recover with 1. And OG are respecting Farlig.
Oh, there's 2. It's going to have to be a double here. There's 1. He should be set. Oh, no more kills for him. That would have been really good damage, but... So it seems to be the case that GODSENT can't really... They can't play a default where they're pressuring outside and ramp at the same time. It's kind of what I learned from that round. They need to kind of pick and then just have a lurk in either in the outside if they're going for ramp, or in lobby if they're going outside, so that they can just make sure that OG, if they're getting the setups that they want. Let's see what the adjustment is. Ooh.
Okay. That's a start. Stiko taking down Montu there. And Montu has been such an integral part to this OG defense that is a huge pick to find. That really hurts. And oh, Stiko's able to find another on Isa. That really just enables the push to begin for the GODSENT side, but they won't commit to it just yet. Modern falls towards upper, but no one's there to trade it out, and it looks like GODSENT are considering a different approach in this round now.
So Crystal actually was lurking outside, so they actually did that thing where they had 4 in and around ramp and lobby, and then the Crystal was lurking outside. He made his way down to secret and vent already, whilst all that was going on.
Wow.
Towards ramp and upper. So they have a contingency plan because of Crystal's position. And you can see there's no rotation for LexiB as he gets taken down from that vent spot. So that was a great round, and that kind of...
And the deagle on the primary offer.
There we go. Trade though. NBK will find that one. And got to be careful here. Where's the spacing at? Where's that spacing? No one's next to Madden to trade that. Steaker's found his way lower.
So random.
And that glass is going to be heard, the breakage. Steaker's going to check the hard angle, but LexiB's going to find that one. Steaker really needs to get at least a kill there and or survive.
Oh.
I like though, just open up opportunities, but look at the CT, there's so much CT presence. 9-5, and OG having a really good half.
Yeah, I'm favoring beyond the scoreline OG at this point. It feels like their experience is kicking in breaking down some of these rounds in a team effort. And GODSENT, on the other hand, they don't have a lot of those micro plays to find advantages. And as I say that, Farlig's able to find something for the team. But here's Crystal.
Yeah, just trying to luck out by himself.
Yeah.
I can understand why his teammates are like pressing onto a plant right now on the lower bomb site. This will be a tough hold. It's Zen, Farlig, and Madden. They're going to have to do it for the team. They need this last round. 6 rounds would be so good. Farlig defending 1. The trade from Isa though. He's looking pretty strong at the top of those stairs. Zen will be sent back towards the site itself. And you've got Madden covering from the ramp position. It's a 2 versus 3 here for GODSENT, and it's looking very difficult. There's the first one offered up though. Madden and Zen acting here from the side. It's all on Madden now. 2 players left to go. The time is of the essence for this defuse. They've got to get on it pretty much straight away. The smoke is down. Madden, can he find this? Yes, he can. He gets the first and the second. The spray control is phenomenal from Madden, and that's going to at the major.
Oh, this might be a technical pause. All right. Wouldn't normally see that on the pistol round, just Crystal running deeper into CT spawn, looking to save his gun. Not a standard look.
Well, we've got ourselves...
And dually on top of Hut. Yep. Yep, that's literally the play that they're all running at this point, but... Oh, Farlig!
Farlig, let's
what
go!
a hot start from him!
Farlig. Wow. He is owning.
Get the dualies.
I was listening to Citizen's interview yesterday.
It's time.
Run around and own them. God damn.
Oh, that makes the round a little easier. Little
Pop, pop, pop.
little space for your team.
Yeah, we gotta see this part. Yes.
Pop.
Pop. It feels so good when you do stuff like that, especially in a match,
Oh,
in a
yeah.
high profile.
Anticipating stuff like this. It's one of the very likely outcomes. And if it is to be a play, we have these two players outside that can split in. We'll see though if that's going to be the case. They're actually going to go outside, so maybe making it look like it's going to be upper, then hitting that secret push. And they're going to get their way down mostly. It's one player that won't be able to make it and join them. That's Valde, who was throwing the nades. Such is the life of the support players. And Astiko completely out of position. Now there's Farlig in place. Oh, he's going to be super careful here. It's very oh, he had a better angle, but NBK shot down to 1 HP. Great flashbang there. If I can get the words out of my mouth. And it's going to be Zen in the clutch now. This is extremely awkward. They need this round. Oh! Headshot on NBK. He had 1 HP. But where is the last man? And Man2 takes him down. And the fact that
His teams do not always treat that cross position with the utmost care. It's frequently just rifle work that gets it all done at that position for his teams. So, yeah, cool approach from him. And he's able to make that Mac 10 work at long range. But Zen is able to find the trade. NBK, though, stopping Zen. And it looks like OG might just run away with this round. 4v2 advantage.
some sound keys being made by Madden.
Pop.
NBK.
Set up like the old VP, like 1.6 VP strat, where they would stack by the heaven and window area. It's like a, yeah.
I'm noticing that I'm suddenly in the last 30 minutes really struggling.
Yeah.
To make sense.
Don't worry, I found a second wind.
Nice.
I found it.
That's good.
What's your secret?
The juice.
Know this.
Dan's seen it all.
Alright, well, there you go. Pretty much clean rounds from OG. Acceptable.
See if Farlig is able to make it manageable. This challenge at secret position.
Oh!
Wow.
And that's what GODSENT needed on their T side. Someone covering for that. Man2 does it all. So aware. That's a great kill onto Madden as well. They've got surely have to save at this point. Bastiko's in a committed position. He can't save. He's going to have to fight to the death, but maybe he can get a couple kills. If he does, it could be on for his teammates, but he has to find a spot to work from. It's really on Stiko here to get some value from his position. There's one, and one around the corner. Oh, the HE is actually going to be really good here. Oh, the damage is extreme, but how on earth does Valde escape that? NBK's going to take down Zen. It's just going to be up to Stiko now. 2 players remaining. It kind of feels like he needs to go for this, and that's a close one. But Man2 yet again delivers a key kill. Because they can't really stop a plant. Stiko needs a Deagle shot to connect it. 3 bullets left. Ooh, manages to get one out of that, but it's not looking really all that good here for OG. That's set. For GODSENT. That's set. OG I'm taking some hits here. And Zen can steal away an AK. I think that's a win right now. For GODSENT, OG have really hit their stride. They're just doing some good basics, I think. You know, it's
Attack. Stall. Wait for your teammates rotates. Look at this, an outside split by OG. GODSENT capitalized with 2 kills around there. Valde's going to sneak out ramp, bring it to a 3-on-3 situation. Man2, though, is pretty much all alone here outside. Actually, not alone, I lied. He's a partner, he's a friend.
He's got a buddy. Modern, though. on his lonesome here. Control stairs to make it happen by himself. Oh, he's regressing actually, finding a great timing onto Montu there. Turns it into a 3-on-2 situation. Oh, and he knows where both players are, but loses his life. Oh, that was such an important spot to hold, but Crystal's able to recover with a kill onto Valde, leaving AlexiB in the 1v2, holding the long angle with the AK. Not able to find that instant headshot, which may have been needed here if he wanted a chance, but oh, he's able to recover, gets the kill onto Zen. Crystal so low now of each other, and Crystal, he has to abandon this attempt, and Alexi just hunts him down. Very nice stuff from AlexiB. Yeah, he definitely could have done a lot from that position. Also impressive, AlexiB doing a lot from his, and now Montu, the op duel. You rarely see it in such a straightforward fashion, but Montu's able to come out on top in that instance, leaving it as a 5v4 situation. Oh man, Seiko tagged down to 40 HP. Doesn't even see a player, but oh, okay, all right. Finds a little bit of spam on his own, evens things out.
It's crazy that, you know, in watching OG, maybe that's one thing that they need to think about for their future matches. But right here, right now, Zen is in a really important position around the squeaky door. Oh, it's a great reposition, just slightly too slow there to avoid the main player as Issa swings. The remainder of GODSENT are very, very weak at this point. This could be where everything ends here, but there's actually Stiko still left alive. 3 seconds to get the plant. Has to commit to it. Seiko has a moment that he can keep themselves alive, and he will do just that. GODSENT stay alive. I almost said mouthful. Stay alive for just a moment more as they pick up the round, but it is going to be such a grueling struggle to get back into
that. They'll have another gun round for themselves here. Some heroics coming out from Stiko, but is it too little too late is the question. So much ground to make up, so many rounds that you have to grind out, that you have to play flawlessly, and it will be so difficult to do such a thing, given the weaponry of GODSENT. MP9, auto shotgun for Modern. AlexiB already pressing on forward. Modern loses that auto shotty early on in this round.
AlexiB left behind.
Oh, what? Farlig trying to make the aggressive plays. Taken down by Montu on the no-scope there. And GODSENT have to try to find a way to recover. Zen's able to get one, but he's quickly traded out by Valde, and that just leaves Crystal on the auto shotgun. Seiko with the op. All right, Seiko's able to find a lurking NBK, but all 3 of these OG players now will be working together to try to plant the explosives at this lower bomb site. It just leaves Seiko in the 1v3. He just had a 1v3, but it's not happening twice.
It is not happening twice. 16-8. OG win the series against GODSENT 2-1 to proceed in the lower brackets. Congratulations to